Howdy hackers, and welcome to FairLight TV. As always, when I do it with one hand, it's a party report. And this time I'm reporting from Fjälldata 2024. So if you look at Östersund, or the suburb or the nearby island called Frösön, this is where we are. Stokke Tits has nothing to do with tits. It's tits means watchtower here. So that's where we are, near the Stokke watchtower. Okay, let's do a few of the guys who are here.
Han har tufflare.
Tufflare.
Hej.
Oh my god, vilket lyser det på dig.
So, Figelhus, Daniel, Pernod, and HCL. A very acid guy, so... Whose design? Yes. So this is Trasher, the guy I came here with, and we had 2 days of skiing, and we just did 1 day of skiing because it's shit cold down here. So yeah, let's see what we have here. Hey.
Hi there.
Mr. Dungeon Crawler, Andreas Larsson.
Hello.
Hello. Pex was interviewed the last time. Pex Mahoney was interviewed last time I went to Fjälldata. And here we have IO Pop from Triad. Hello. Trident and PAL. So Trident of FairLight and PAL of Offense and FairLight-ish.
Ish? Why ish?
Yeah, you still want to have like an original membership which is outside of the real group that you're making most of the work for. So PAL, everybody's PAL. Okay, let's see what we have more. Sneak peek of Dane's work here. And you are using an emulator, and you're using native C64 code on the emulator.
Yeah.
Why not use like Cheese Cutter and...
Because this is the editor and the player that I made myself.
Ah, of course.
So it's what I prefer.
Yeah, of course. More control over the environment that you're using. Oh no, now the content will be R-rated, so this is Frost.
Ska du få alla bannare från Twitchen?
Razorback doing his pixeling. Sneak peek. It's been released when you see this, but yes. And now we see a rare occasion of LFT actually not using his normal setup because of SAS reasons. So
it's not SAS, it's the other, it's the
Bra?
Yes.
Bra, which is less good.
They don't allow checked-in luggage to contain electronics, which is kind of hopeless when you're going to a demo party. So yeah, I have to emulate.
And this one you didn't check in, so you bring.
Now this is in my hand.
So you can have this as your carry-on luggage, but you could have the C64 in your carry-on luggage.
Yeah, maybe for another year. I'll consider it. Yeah. But I need to fit a monitor and all that. So yeah.
Yeah, that's big.
Yeah.
And a monitor is also electronic, so you can bring that as well. So weird. Bra. It doesn't mean like breast holder or anything like that. It means it's actually an airline that's flying domestically in Sweden and in Norway.
They got the name from the code for the airport.
Oh yeah.
Bromma Airport.
I thought it was more Bratens, the airline, the Norwegian airline.
It's
But sort of the Swedish home is Bromma, I guess. Well, yeah, let's not speculate on ownership of airlines, but yeah, let's go on. So more music stuff, I guess, from SAP.
Yes.
We won't hear anything. So
No.
you are using double tracker. So you're also using C64 native thing?
Yes, of course. Yes.
I need to record this because I don't. The microphone is in the front. But you are using a C64 native program and you're running it under the emulator.
Yeah.
And why is that?
Because I like it very much. I'm very used to it. I usually use the C64 native hardware. So.
And you haven't tried any of the programs using running natively on a bigger machine and then just emulating the sound, but
Yeah, I've tried Go Tracker, for instance.
Yeah.
But I'm not very fond of it yet.
Okay.
It's hard to get into it. I'm very used to this program, so I like it very much.
it's not like coding because this would be I guess you could have a more competent editor in a bigger program, but you would still need to emulate the real the sound, so it doesn't make that much of a difference. But coding on the native C64, that would be really stupid.
Yes, yes. But
Thanks.
This is music. Yeah.
This is very much music. So, and here we have Marchmate, and he just left, so we don't have that here. Ah. Offense music.
No spread.
Very secret music patterns.
Hello.
Are you preparing the stream or
Preparing the stream, yes.
It's live yet or?
No, it's not live yet. Not before we get the internet from Two Flower.
Ah, okay. So
He's always bringing his router with unlimited gigabytes.
So Two Flower is the Mr. Internet, and he's on the train, and he's here like
he's being
7:30.
collected at the station now, I think.
This is not like real time anyway, so
No, this
it's
is
just
the old
recorded.
demos.
But yeah, you won't see anything before Two Flower arrives. So there you go. Thanks, Pat. Yes. I'm not saying these are all the guys because you have. Oh yes, yes. Hello, Mr. Bepp.
Hello, Mr. Bacchus.
Without his traditional green water can, that will be only for
Yes.
Gubbdata. Yes, and this is Norland.
Hi there! Woo!
Another. I should GP member. We need to twist it like that because you're. I'm a bit taller than you are,
You
so
are. Actually, I have to stand up. Yeah.
I can shrink down.
And you need to fill the pasta salad. The
Yes.
world
Yeah.
famous pasta
The
salad
world
of
famous.
Fjälldata with spicy bear sausage and feta cheese.
Nom 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 nom. Missed one guy. Hello, Mr. Lavassa.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, thanks.
Prepared?
How are you?
Prepared anything? Yeah. All good, all good. It's so
Yes,
cold, but
actually I have.
It's good stuff inside.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
What did you prepare?
Actually, I found an old Rock Monitor 3 song on my old discs.
With samples and
Yes, these noisy samples.
consuming all the CPU
Yes,
because you
exactly.
can only play that and,
Yes.
and then you show
So-
something. Yeah, okay.
Music competition if I managed to finish it in time. But we will see. But it was made in 1988.
Your song.
Yeah, but it's not mine. It's a friend of mine, so
Okay.
I will not take credit for it. But
Okay.
I talked to him, and he approved me releasing it in 2024.
And Rock Monitor is sound monitor with added
drums.
samples, and that is Chris Hulsbeck, the Fjälldata thing.
Basically,
okay.
I think the Dutch USA team or someone made it from the beginning, if you remember.
I know. I do remember them. So thanks. Great.
Thanks.
Now things will happen here. Let's go and see what we have here. It says, welcome to this year's best Tita party.
Vi kan ta en.
Ja, tack. Tomteglas.
Sparkler. Det är bara en gång per år man får använda så.
Det är här. Inte hela namnet. Nu ska du snorta de här samtidigt som du
Ja, välkomna! Nu kör vi! Tänd det här!
Tänt var det här.
Vi korsar.
Ta dit.
Så tar ni en dricka samtidigt. Det här är en fin tradition.
Ja, det är
Det
fint.
finns alkoholfria under. Vad kul att du är här! Vi har precis fått in det 200:e releasen till Fjälldata.
Announcing
Låt oss
the
fira.
200th
Då är det välkomna!
contribution.
200 demos.
200 bidrag i musikkontot.
Nej, alltså, det var alla år tillsammans.
Ja, inte i år.
Nej.
200 releaser i året.
Skål!
Du borde ju veta för du räknar.
Tända brasan.
Vi avrundar uppåt till närmaste 200. Ja!
Nu går vi in i den nya kolan då.
It is actually a Commodore 64. It looks very VIC 20. Alright, so it's now close to midnight. Let's see where we are at. Watching demo stuff, and it's Bep that runs is sort of the VJ or DJ as demo jockey, I guess. Party organizers, drinking coffee and planning stuff, so I'm sure that's good. So Bep,
Tjena!
what's the plan? What's sort of your VJ or demo jockey strategy here?
I try to select old things that we don't normally watch.
Right?
To see some, this is some stuff from 88 or 89, I think. 88,
This was done by Bait Rapers, or for Bait Rapers demo competition by Finnish Gold.
Finnish Gold, yeah. Maybe it's a writer. And I think it's nice to see those old things.
Yeah, and you are good selecting them. So
Let's see if we can find something else. Double density. Let's try the
What's your own favorite? If you were to pick one demo, which would it be?
Whoa, there's so many good. It's really hard to tell. I mean, there are so many really good demos nowadays. I think Boost and Sensor is definitely one of the favorites.
Yeah.
From X.
You mean the most recent from X?
Yeah, from X. But from the old ones, I think there are so many really nice.
Ash and Dave. That's really old. That's CompuServe stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, it could be.
Bob Stevenson. Oh, you don't see that.
The old ones, in the old ones, you can suddenly see, a new routine for the first time.
Yeah.
Stuff that we see every day now, but this is something that we saw the first time in '88.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool to see that demo.
And it's quite easy to take it for granted when you've seen it 50 times, but somebody had to do it first, and then it was sort of groundbreaking.
Yeah, and they didn't have the modern tool chain that we have today.
For sure.
They had to develop this on the machine.
Is this Bogman? No?
Ash and Dave, I don't know. Really cool graphics.
That was Bob Stevenson, I think. I think the text said it.
Oh! David Bowie? I think it could be Sting.
Sting. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Sting.
Yeah.
Well, one of the 80s Sting album covers or something. This is probably not one of the most high-tech demos from that time, I guess. Let's see, this is 88, let's say 89. Raster Blast, let's try this one.
T64. Beppis, of course, Triad, so he picks a Triad. A random Triad.
Random Triad.
By Bob.
Yeah.
While Bob was still in Triad.
Yeah. I love those early logos, They are very typical for the time.
I would say that's Matthias of Jokknik, Goblin kind of logos. What does it say?
Many logos.
T. What does it say?
I don't know. I think not many logos looked like that, Panaud, the Panaud logos we watched before looked like that, and the ones that David did for
Coded by Bob.
Yeah. That's pretty cool to have a Triad.
And these are the times where you still had to press space to go to the next level.
Yes.
Before the thematic ones appeared.
Oh. This looks like the one you did, Pontus.
This is joystick control as well. Mine was as well.
Yeah, but you had like 5 scrollers, didn't you, or something?
Yeah, I didn't have 5 scrollers. It was 5 different lines, and then I had a ghost byte that formed a message behind it. Ghost bytes before they became fashionable.
Before it became famous. It's maybe
more splits.
And now we can see that it's bugging up there.
Okay. Oh yes, of course. Massive all-border scrollers. So Escos was the thing where you could put sprites in the border and make like a full screen of it, and then people started doing scrollers. I guess Mahoney was one of the first doing a really good one, and Xac did a really good one, and I'm not the one to tell which one was first.
There's something happening. Oi, 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 oi. This is pretty advanced.
Yeah?
Pontus, what are we looking at here?
So you have a full border scroller on the top, and then it stretches. I would say DO17 stretcher. And then when that one ends, it runs into a split. A number of splits there. and then
timing here.
and then on the very low part there is something else. I don't know if that's sprites as well or something else, but it also says try it there in the order.
This is a fuck you. That little thing is just annoying happening there. Just because we had some cycles left.
You need to waste all the cycles you have. That's sort of mandatory.
It's fun because these demos from the time, you know, they weren't as focused on making stylish things. This is just to fit as much effects as possible in the same screen.
You have a number of cycles, waste all of them.
Waste all of them, this is pretty cool.
Is this the last part?
Yeah, this is the last part.
Okay.
I think we can look at some mahogany and cactus early stuff.
Yes. Cactus and mahogany.
Yeah, it's cool. It's some.
No? Defiers, possibly.
Yeah.
That was the group. CP-demo.
CP-demo. They feel
good stuff. Well, not everything is politically correct today, and not everything is sort of put the way you would do it today, and we were all kids. Yeah. I'm not sure this is his best moment, but it is amusing.
Det var bara känd I Sverige.
So if you're watching this one, I mean, the issue, you wouldn't see it as we do here, because this has, it was written on a Swedish C64, and it copies the font from the Swedish character ROM, and then it's written in C64. But if you run it on a non-C64 from Sweden, you would copy a UK ROM or an international ROM, and then the Swedish characters wouldn't be there, and it would look really embarrassing, because a number of the characters that are in the scroll does not appear properly on the scroll you see on the screen.
Balsam för själen.
So your tattoos?
Yes. It's my father's.
So you have exact copies of your father's tattoos, right?
Yes, that's correct, sir. So he used to be a sailor.
Yeah.
Therefore, the classic.
The maritime team.
Yeah.
Åke. Is that his name?
Yeah, it's my father's name. Yes. And this is the ship.
Does he also have Åke, or he has something else?
Yes, he has Åke as well.
So he has his own name.
Yeah. So humble. As per node.
I think this is breathtakingly cool, but I knew this since before, so.
Yeah. So it's a homage to my father.
So I've seen a picture of you and him with bare arms showing it, and it's absolutely breathtakingly cool. So, Figge, cool guy. Okay, so next step of Fjälldata is the lunch. It's cold, but it's a lot of light. Vad säger du?
Ja, det är fantastiskt.
Looks really promising. Figge creating his super burger.
Smash burgers.
The Fegel Husky.
Jag har ju lust på det.
Fegel Husky. Ja. Mm.
Yes.
Burger boys.
Riktigt bra. Så.
Okay, so we had Trident doing his talk, and then we had Two Flower from Triad doing a talk on the local scene here in Östersund, and actually not only in Östersund, but basically in the small area of Yeah, a very, very small community here. He has dug through the Vikings old demos and the precursor for that, and found their addresses and mapped them to a map. And they basically all lived in the same neighborhood. It was like a square of 700 times 700 meters. Really cool. Basically a group of next door neighbors. Really interesting. And yeah, the next thing would be we do have coffee now, and as always the stream is on, and there is somebody doing video jockey kind of work and showing some interesting C64 demos, just to reiterate history here so we don't forget. Super nice. And if you're watching the stream, or if you did watch the stream, if there is jerks, it's probably me. When I sit down, I kind of kick into the table, and the video streaming camera is jerking around. Sorry about that. I'm trying to sit out calmly, but it doesn't always become great. So, see when something new happens. Okay, so I'm here with Noland, one of the two organizers.
Yeah.
How's everything going?
Well, it's a little bit stressful, but I think it's going well. We have.
Why stressful? Everything seems so smooth. Everything seems so calm, and it might be your Nordic Swedish mentality of kind of looking calm, even if you're not. But
well, we had some troubles with the beamer,
Yeah.
but as you can see, we made some arrangements up there, so now it works. So we changed it. Yeah.
So the original one is yeah. Well, we will.
Yeah, we had to strap one on
Strap it to the beam.
in the roof. Yeah, but now it works well.
So the original one is the small one, and the other one is something you brought. And
Yeah,
you,
exactly.
So it's a tray for cutlery, I guess, that you squeezed between there, so it wouldn't kind of swing, I guess. And
Yeah, and it seems to do the job now. So.
yeah, initially it was sort of pale and dark, but
Yeah.
was that because it was the other projector, and now you changed? Because now it's I mean, the light is fully great.
Yeah, but this exactly this one is a little bit of cheating, since it's the Ultimate 64, so it's HDMI, so it's easier to get a good signal.
All right.
To the beamer.
You don't need any frame buffer or frame converter or frame meister, what they call it.
No, exactly.
Stuff like that. Yeah.
But if you know the Trident or Mahoney or someone would do some crazy stuff, it might not work on this one. So we will change it to the ordinary.
So Compost will be run on like the real native hardware, and now we're just using this for the demos. And
and it was because someone wanted to borrow the Compo computer
to validate.
Exactly. So that's the reason that we changed.
Well, I mean, borrowing the Compo computer and seeing that it works, that might only do the trick so much, because you heard the story from Fjälldata when Adam showed his, or we showed and the grey book appeared when we tested it, but on the Compo machine, the very same machine, when we actually run it for the Compo, it didn't show, so we had to swap the machines. That was really distressing. You spend months or at least weeks on a demo, and it doesn't work because of like the temperature of the demo, or the machine. That's very difficult.
Yeah, but I guess at least we have a lot of old 64s here. So and we have all night long. So if something doesn't work, we can change for another one and another one. So
I mean, there is quite a lot of like old hardware, so it should absolutely be a machine that can actually run it. So this is time number 2, right? For the Fjälldata, or is it just that I'm aware of it?
Yeah, it's I don't know if it's the 4th or.
But what happened to the 2 first ones? Were they really small, or is it just me being ignorant here?
It's just you.
Me being ignorant. Okay, me being ignorant. There you have it.
Yeah, I think it's 4, maybe 5.
I wasn't aware, but I think it's super cozy. It's one of those occasions where you just sit up and we take off our shoes and walking around in our socks. So it's basically like in somebody's house. It's really, really nice.
Thanks.
You see this going forward, or?
Yeah, we do. We've had at least 2 people that wanted to present something for next year's Fjälldata. So yeah, we see this going forward.
Yeah, I think this is a nice addition as well. Somebody wants to say something, and do we know how many people are actually joining via the stream or so? We can have a talk. I'll ask Pat. That's unfair to ask you of that. Thank you so much, Norrland, for this. It's a great event, and keep doing it. We love coming here.
Nice. Thank you.
Okay, so it's easy to think that this is Commodore 64 only, but it's actually not. So currently the videos are Amiga demos. Archmage is doing the video jockeying thing here and finding really interesting Amiga demos. I don't watch that many Amiga demos, so for me it's a great contribution to actually see a few of those that I have missed in the past. Okay, so this is Pad.
Hey.
Hey Christian. So this is OBS running the stream, so somebody watching the stream would be watching via Christian's computer here, and
That's correct. And I've got a little setup here with a couple of different cameras, one pointing at the projector screen and some others going to the different groupings of people in the room, so we get some ambience
it's not one
visually as well.
It's not one of those setups where you only have one camera and it's stationary and nothing really happens. You are actually doing proper video management here.
I am actually sitting here controlling these cameras and switching when I feel it's appropriate to switch. Like so, now I should be switching since the demo is over, more or less.
So you have a Canon, which is DSL, which is sort of the main one, and then you had a little one. What was that?
It's a little Canon camera as well.
That looks really handy.
Yeah, it's a Canon G7X Mark III. It's very good for vloggers and people like that. And then I have some cheap Panasonic cameras placed around.
That's actually like a proper video camera, whereas the others are...
But I chose those because they have clean HDMI out. No garble on the screen, so they were like 1,500 Swedish kroner used, so very handy.
Yeah.
Almost disposable.
And then you have the Stream Deck thing where you can switch input, and what is that thing?
That is a Blackmagic Atom Mini, I think it's called. Where you can feed in 4 HDMI feeds and have one output that goes into the capture card and into the PC and to the stream.
And if you have some analog things, which is not HDMI, you need an external thing for that. And what is that?
We could. I've been thinking a little bit. We could split the signal from the Commodores. We could go through like a RetroTink or something like that.
And that one is over there.
We could actually feed that into there, but I don't have that equipment. But maybe next year. So then we get a proper clean feed and not a filming of the projection screen. So that's maybe something to think about for next year. We'll see.
Great. And then you always take the best pictures, the
also
best
have my other DSLR with me, so I walk around and capture people.
They are
very
the
intense.
Best. Very good. Always very good.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Christian. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you. I really like that you're documenting this.
Okay, so there is a balcony here. I sort of missed that, but so this is the sleeping place as well. You do have the option here of I will turn the light on. You have the option of sleeping here, but I mean, most people sleep in the hotel, but there is always an option to sleep at the party place. So let's see if you can see people from up here. So let's go down. The bar. And then there is also a basement where the toilets are, and where the organizers have their own room for, I don't know, planning stuff. What do I know? Okay, so it's now 20 minutes to 9, and we are looking for something. So it tells that Compass will start at 9, so 20 minutes from now we will have competition start.
Howdy hackers! Howdy hackers! Idag är det dags för FairLight TV Radio Edition. Jag tänkte idag att jag skulle ta tillfället i akt att använda den nya tekniken med radio. Det är ju det nya efter TV. Man tar helt enkelt bort bilden och skapar ljudbild istället för bild och ljud. Det är det senaste inom datagrejen som vi håller på med här allihopa. I vilket fall, jag tänkte att dagens program skulle fokusera på mina favoritmaträtter. Och jag tycker väldigt mycket om att äta olika former av queso. Jag tycker även om att äta gräddfil och banan. Bananen har jag ju det gemensamt med att jag tycker om det lika mycket som Mahoney. Och han är väldigt klok, så jag gillar banan. Men till skillnad från Mahoney så tycker jag höll på att säga Banani, men han heter Mahoney. Jag gillar banan lite brunare än Mahoney. Jag vill gärna att den ska vara fläckig som en leopard. Det tycker jag är coolt i alla fall. Rar tycker jag. Så. Jag har också fått en fråga från en stor fan om jag tycker om att äta mört. Det är en fisk som jag inte har särskilt mycket gemensamt med. Vi i FairLight äter bara böckling. Det kan jag säga, det är väldigt gott. Det är väldigt god fisk. Jag har också fått en lyssnarfråga från en person som tycker om min musik, eller inte min musik men FairLights musik. Fegelhus säger de är en riktigt bra person, en musiker. Och det har att göra med att han är ju från Skåne, kan jag berätta. Jag är också från Skåne, så det är ju en väldigt bra sak. Har man skånska rötter så har man skånska nötter, som jag brukar säga i fallet. Det är väldigt bra. I övrigt fick jag en fråga om min favoritmusik. Och jag tycker ju väldigt mycket om Baby Shark. Den låten är väldigt bra. Men också signaturmelodin till Dallas. Den är bra. Nej, det är nog fel låt. Nu ska vi se. Jag känner när jag sitter och lyssnar på den att jag befinner mig i Dallas med min cowboyhatt, med en kåsa med cowboysoppa framför mig som jag äter, att jag är mitt in the land of the free United States of America. Killa inte mommy, vad heter det? Killa Kami for mommy, tänker jag. Så tänker jag på Strider och jag, strong, holding hands, muscles and testosterone, tänker jag. Det är fint, tycker jag. I övrigt så har jag också funderat på att avsluta dagen med min nya hobby, och det är att stöpa ljus. Jag tycker väldigt mycket om att skapa logotyper för FairLight, och jag har lyckats under många jular att samla ljusstumpar till att skapa FairLight som ljus. Jag har gjort 2 stycken. En ska jag behålla själv och tända på julen, och den andra ska jag skicka till United States of America, till Strider. Så kan vi tända dem varje jul och tänka på FairLight och USA, United States of America, the land of the free. Yeah. Ta hand om er, ta hand om mig. Nu lägger vi ner det här och önskar alla en god jul. Eller snö. För det är snö. Snö är bra. Hej då.
Okay, so I'm not going to relay what's already on the stream and stuff like that. So watch the demos. They were really good, several of them, and I'm especially proud of the FairLight and Genesis project contribution, but also the FairLight and Triad contribution. Yeah. We had a very, very nice evening with a number of really competent participation here, both the music and the graphics and the demos. So do watch CSTB for the release and watch them on native hardware, so you actually capture like the real experience. It's been absolutely well worth it. And we've seen sort of the exploration of a number of techniques rarely used on the C64, but now taken to the next level. So super work, especially by Trident, being really, really fresh in his approach to a number of the effects that can be seen on the C64. So this was the competition from Fjälldata. I have high hopes for the result of this one. Okay, so here we have stuff happening. What is happening
we
here?
are uploading all the releases. So I actually zipped all the releases from Fjälldata, and it's 15 kilobytes.
Yeah.
Zip, 50 kilobytes. I think it was 100 releases or something. So I'm just uploading it to CSTB now, creating all these releases, so you can go in tomorrow, and watch everything and listen to everything again and vote.
Do you have access to any like special upload interface, or
No,
are you using the tedious original one?
Very, very tedious.
Yeah.
It's a pain actually. So I will see how many I can actually do today, and we'll see if somebody else like to help out. Maybe tomorrow everything is uploaded anyway.
So this is part of it. The community is helping out. People are helping with dishwashing and toilet cleaning and bringing back the cans and moving tables, and it's all a big gathering where Redcrab and Norrland are doing fantastic. But we are so grateful, so we are happy to contribute wherever we can.
Whatever we can do.
So this is Johan's contribution, uploading stuff to CSTB, including a lot of kitchen work, I would say. But that was that's other stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, the results are in. Major thanks to LFT, who has done all the counting. He counts like a machine, a very good machine. Now let's start the prize award ceremony. Oj.
Då kör vi prisutdelning. Och som sagt, tack till LFT som ständigt hjälper oss med denna uträkning.
Stor eloge till LFT som räknar rösterna. Ja.
Vi kör dem i turordningen. Vi börjar med cover music. På tredje plats, Easy Lover, Steel, Genesis Project. Nummer 2, banan, melon, kiwi och citron.
Du börjar ju också ha en servis hemma.
Tack så mycket. Ja, varsågod. Fyll med gott.
Där figure.
Och på första plats, Saggy Tits. TDM. Ja.
Mycket behaglig låt. Uppsala va? Eller?
Ingen som bor i... Nej, det är det inte. Nej. Vi skickar. Grattis!
Det blir mycket porto har vi sett redan på listan.
Vi fortsätter med Original Music. Alleyway, Siren, det är tredje plats kanske jag ska säga. Genesis Project.
Hurra! Svindlande musik.
Svindlande, absolut. På andra plats, en kändis. Greta Thunberg. Figge.
Kan du skåla med dig själv?
Det är kameran.
Ja, exakt. Det är bra.
Yes.
Och på första plats, Blindsided med Stinsen.
Stinsen! Vi önskar att du var här, såklart.
Och så fortsätter vi på Bossa Nova-musiken. På tredje plats, Bossa Warhawk Nova. Stello D. På andra plats, Confused Bossa at the Town Hall av Laxity. På första plats, Fjälldata Music av
Bästa hitmusiken ever.
Grattis. Man får ha en lång färd.
Snyggt Linus.
Då kör vi Petski på tredje plats. Aquaman, Honcho, Pretzel Logic. På andra plats, The Great Escape, Sande, Hokuto Force. Och på första plats, Drakar och Demoner.
Mannen som nog har den största servisen av alla.
Tusen tack. Tack.
Väl.
Ja, riktigt väl värd.
Yes.
Monochrome Graphics på tredje plats, Buzzcat of the Sarge. Ingen heller som...
Någon som kommer träffa Sarge?
Göteborg, nej.
Men det blir lite enklare att säga. På andra plats, Death Stare, The Sarge.
Kan också skåla med sig själv.
Ja. Och på första plats, välförtjänt, Blowback, Sullivan. Extend. Vi går på grafik. På tredje plats, Bold as Love, Blomman. Two Flower.
Grattis! Tackar!
På andra plats, Crab, Juice, Extend. Och på första plats, Dopamine Girl Loves You, Sullivan. Då har vi 2 stycken kompos kvar och vi fortsätter med vatteneffekt-kompon. På tredje plats, The Ghost, FairLight and Genesis Project.
Ja, vi får väl leva på det då. På något sätt
slå det i bitar.
Lite som Obama hänger på Obama här.
På andra plats, Computational Soup, 2 kilobyte, LFT. Där kör vi. Mycket fint. På första plats, den känner vi igen och säga Old Man in Yellow Pools, Fossil.
Ja.
Tusen tack. Ja, får man.
Ja, det är därför det kommer hit.
Det är därför det kommer hit. Ja. Okay, greetings to Linus and Knut.
Yes.
My fellow old guys.
Total. Så kliver vi in på demo-delen då. På tredje plats, Old Man in Yellow Pools.
Nej men tusen tack.
Ska vi skicka dem eller?
Ja, eller jag möter Knut.
Så skickar vi till Linus.
Ja, visst jag kan skicka så är det toppen.
Vi kommer ägna oss åt att skicka
Ja,
ett glas här.
På plats nummer 2, Me and Batman, Triad and FairLight. Känns igen det. Jag vet inte fan vad som är.
Oj, det är så mycket.
Till det behöver du skicka då.
Ja, just det. Ja. Ja.
Snyggt!
Trident, du kan vänta lite. På första plats, The Ghost, FairLight and Genesis Project. Bra jobbat! Yes! Ja, det är bra. Och till oss, alla oss andra, vi får jobba hårdare.
Tack för fin party!
Tack!
Ja,
Tack för att ni kom!
ja, tack för att ni kom.
So this was Fjälldata 2024. It's been a blast, and I'm sure you had problems understanding the results, but if you're not a native Swedish speaker, but do look that up on CSTB and you can see it. But you saw the faces of the people receiving it, and I'm sure if you map that towards the results on CSTB, you can understand who is who. So thank you so much for watching, and looking forward to providing more material on FairLight TV. So take care.